We welcome you to the third annual Hart Baseball Media Day. I'm your host, Hart correspondent, and voice of the Arkansas Travelers, Stephen Davis. Great to have our next guests with us from Mount Mercy University, head coach Jack Daum and senior Tyler Daum. Coach Tyler, how are things today in Cedar Rapids?
They're going good, warming up a little bit. A lot of fog from all this snow melting. Couple feet of snow that hopefully is going to be gone in a few days.
Hopefully so. Coach, it's year 10 for you coming up leading the Mustangs, believe it or not. How excited are you for this particular group to get going?
Well, I'm very excited. I think we've made a ton of progress and been able to establish ourselves as one of the better teams in the always demanding Hart Conference. And hopefully it's time for us to take that next step. We've got a veteran team that's had a lot of success. We had a little bit of a rough spell last year with injuries, but we're very fortunate. We had a couple of our COVID kids decide to come back for their senior year. Guys like Joel Vasky, Kyle Mater, Ryan Knowlton, Kyle Lehman. So we're a veteran team. We've got a lot of returners. It's kind of funny if you look at our average age. I think we're going to be over 22 years old in our starting lineup. I've never had a team that experienced and that old.
Well, that'll be interesting to get a group that experienced. As you said, you've got one of your best players next to you, a senior, a leader. He's also your son, Tyler Daum. Tell us about what he means to your program.
Well, he's been a four-year starter for us and been a tremendous experience really my entire time at Mount Mercy. I've had one of my sons involved in the program. My oldest son, Casey, was either playing for me or coaching, and then Tyler over the last 4 years. So it's been pretty special. He's a senior this year, and he was one of the guys that got injured last year. He was having a great year and leading the league in hitting and in conference play, and was never able to come back. But it's exciting. He's as healthy as he's going to be. But it's always special whenever you can have a son on a team, and especially as good of a team as we have this year. And he is one of our leaders. There'll be a spark plug at the top of the order, and so it's going to be a fun year for him, for me, and hopefully for this entire program. We got some really, really good kids that have played hard and they paid their dues, and they're ready to take care of business on the field.
Tyler, I'd ask you to tell us about your baseball journey, but I'm guessing you've pretty much spent your entire life around the game. What's it like to grow up with your dad as a coach and then end up playing for him in college?
It's been a fun ride. Just growing up in dugouts of college baseball. It's kind of how I fell in love with the game. But these past 4 years have been a lot of fun. I might be a reason for some of those gray hairs on his head, but I'm just really grateful for it. I know a lot of people don't really get to experience what the unique opportunity we've had, but just cherish every moment and just not take it for granted.
For the fans that haven't been to your campus up there, Tyler, tell us about what you guys have going, especially baseball facility-wise.
Yeah, we have some of the top-notch facilities. A lot of people like to say we have D1 facilities, but we like to take advantage of it and just have a lot of fun with it.
You guys have a nice all-turf field. How great is that, especially when you've got spotty weather early in the year?
Oh, it's awesome. It's the best. It makes it a little warmer out when it's cold in the spring, but it's awesome. Like I said, we just like to take advantage of it and have some fun with it.
Well, Coach, I said I was going to ask Tyler about his baseball journey. Take us through your baseball journey, through all your stops, and you obviously love coaching as you've continued it now for your whole career, but having your boys around the last few years, I think, has to make it extra special, doesn't it?
It really has. I was very fortunate at a young age. I went and played at Creighton University. Then Jim Hendry had me join his staff right away. And we were fortunate enough to finish third in the country in the College World Series in 1991. Once in a lifetime experience. More importantly, I got a mentor in Jim Hendry, who went on to be the GM of the Cubs and special assistant to the Yankees and Cashman right now. So, and then I was an assistant for another year or two. And then at the age of 25, I was a head coach at Creighton. What a great experience. And, I wasn't ready for that experience, but I learned a lot. And one of the things I ended up doing is going out and hiring some older assistant coaches that I could learn from. Then I spent the next 10 years. We did go to a couple of regionals while I was a head coach at Creighton. And then I spent 10 years at the University of Iowa. We did a lot of good things there. We didn't win enough. The Big Ten wasn't quite as ready or committed to baseball as it is today. But I think it led me to one of the greatest experiences I've had, and that's being at Mount Mercy. And really, it's all about the kids. It's about development. It's about them getting their degrees. Everybody's not worried about professional baseball, and the university's been great. And we really have. We've been able to build up some top-notch facilities. We're in the process of hopefully finishing up in about 2-3 weeks, $100,000 locker room that's right next to our facility. Our indoor facility, second to none. So we have a place that players can come, take pride in, get a lot of work and get better as players. So it's been fun. This level, Mount Mercy has been absolutely tremendous. And I don't have to deal with the NIL. I don't have to worry about the transfer portal. The transfer portal is good for us. So it's been fun. And I'll tell you what, this league is just so good. It really reminds me of early on when I was in the Missouri Valley Conference, where that's when Wichita State was there, Missouri State, Indiana State, and everybody was pushing each other to get better. And what CMU's done, what Mid-Am has done, it's just pushed everybody. And every program has gotten so much better. The competition in this league is off the charts. And so it's been fun. It's been fun, but even a lot more fun when I've had my older boy, Casey, and now Tyler. I can't believe he's a senior already, but we're going to have some fun this year.
You guys are unique in the Heart because you're in a larger city like Cedar Rapids. How does that affect recruiting for you, or does it at all?
Well, I think the big thing for us is we're able to host a bunch of the Perfect Game events. People know our facility, and we work extremely hard in the summer to bring as many people here to play as possible. And it's really helped us from a recruiting standpoint. And it's really helped us with some of the bounce back kids. We have a lot of Division I transfers, a lot of kids from Heartland Junior College and Kirkwood and Oakton Community College, some of the premier junior colleges in the country. And part of that is being in Cedar Rapids, having Perfect Game host so many events here. But then also, it's not a small town, small community. There's a lot here. So from an academic standpoint, it really helps our guys. And then, I know our guys go down to Iowa City quite a bit too. So 20 minutes down the road, they're able to still have that big time football and basketball experience and the Ped Mall. But at the same time, it's not that daily distraction that some of my players had when I was at Iowa.
All right, Tyler, back to you. What's your major on the academic side, and do you have any career plans yet for after baseball ends?
Yeah, so I'm a sports management major, and then I'll probably get in the coaching world like the old man here.
Wow, Dad, what do you think of that choice?
I'll try to talk him out of it, but I think he'll be a good coach. Coaching's getting harder and harder. But I think, and that's one of the nice things about being at this level. It's the kids are a little bit easier to deal with because it's not all about professional baseball and everything else. A lot of these people are really locked into what's going to make them, better, or their opportunities after college. And that's one of the nice things about being in Cedar Rapids also. So, but Tyler will be a good coach, maybe even be our GA. So we might still keep him around for another year or two after this. But, let's make this a great year. We got great kids in this program right now and a lot of talent. So it's all about those guys and him having a great year. And hopefully at the end of the year, we'll be playing in that postseason.
Tyler, you guys are headed to Florida in a couple weeks to play some games. You guys have lots of long road trips. You're baseball players. What's your favorite part of the road trips with your teammates?
I just say creating that bond with everybody, getting closer with everybody, just creating a lot of memories. I think we've been through a lot as a team, and that just makes us that much closer. So, just can't wait.
We heard your dad talk about how tough the Heart is on a week in, week out basis already. What's it like playing in a tough conference like that all the time?
Yeah, it's a grind, playing 4 games in a weekend, but it's a lot of fun. You see a lot of good competition. Just taking it day by day, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. It's a lot of fun.
Coach, you said you think you might have a pretty good team this year. With the amount of experience you have, what are some goals you have for your guys this season to benchmark it?
You know what? I think I guarantee you, I hope every coach in this league has the same goals we do, but it's to win the conference championship and then be able to play in postseason in the national tournament. So, we've had 3 teams make it to the World Series. They broke through. And once you do it, it gets, the conference believes they can get it done. But, for us, it's about trying to just stay in the moment, present moment focus, and give our best every single day. You know, we've had a bad weekend here or there, or injuries. We can make excuses, but the bottom line is, you know, we feel like we're as talented as any team in this league right now, and we want to take that next step to win a championship, just like everybody else does. But also get an opportunity to play in that national tournament. You know, you got to win the league or be in the top two in order to get in that postseason play. I'm glad to see last year we had 3 teams in the national tournament again. I think we deserve more. You know, it's one of the things when we go down south, hopefully we can have some success where the southern teams see the talent level that's up in the Midwest and gain a little more respect when it comes time for the at-large burst in the national tournament.
Coach Tyler, great stuff. Thanks so much for the time. Best of luck to the Mustangs this year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.